What's going on, guys? Today thought I'd bring to you a hero glitch to get hero armor, and this is a level 2 account. It's got it over here. There's nothing here, but then when I back out, it's there. So I'll show you how to do this real quick. Now, what you're gonna need is 2 controllers. And the second controller, here, let me show you. The first account just needs to be a random account, and the second account needs to be the account that you want to get hero armor on. Now, the first account does not need to have hero armor, and the second account does not need to have hero armor. What you do is go into custom games and start a match with your first controller, and just wait for that to start. Alright, now press start on the second controller. Press Y to get to social and just join a recent player or friend. It does not matter. And press X on the second controller. Remember, second controller. Now, as soon as you get into the lobby, you're going to quickly go down to specialist with the second controller. Now, once you get to specialist with the second controller, switch to the first controller and spam B. Then hit leave and disband party. Next, you're going to want to hit Y on the first controller again. Now, all you want to do is, on the second controller, you're going to want to hit left on the D-pad once and then spam Y. And it should get to here. Now, on your first controller, you're going to want to hit down on the D-pad once and then press A, which should bring you to the zombies menu. Now on the second controller, you can either keep this specialist or press B and change the specialist. So we're going to do this. Now, do not press A. Hover over hero with the second controller. Now on the first controller, you're going to press B, you're going to press up on the D-pad once, and then A, which will bring you to multiplayer. Now all you have to do is, on the second controller, just press A. Then just back out, wait for this to load. Alright, now it didn't change. All we have to do is press public match, go to specialist, choose your specialist, and there you go. Now, the only reason it didn't change is because I currently had Hive selected. But if you see, if I hit Hive, I have this person. And over here, I do not have this unlocked. Same for the Reaper, and Spectre, and Firebreak. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this one more time. You're going to go to custom games with the first controller. Start the game. Wait for it to load. Currently, I'm on Xbox One, and this works on both Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Press A. Alright, second controller. Press Y. Join a random player. For me, it works if they're in the lobby. I'm not sure if you could just join any random person, but I'd make sure they're like at the main menu or in a party. Remember, this is with the second controller. And I don't know if I did this in time. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm good. Now you're spamming B with the first controller. Okay, and that last step, you want to scroll down to Specialist with the second controller, and then spam B with the first. And now once again with the first controller, you're just going to press Y. Now you should be at this menu. And up at the top, it should say Grim Tripod, or your first account, and then your second account should not be there. All you have to do is press left on the D-pad once, and then spam Y. And there you go again. Now, that was with the second controller. Now with the first controller, down on the D-pad once, press A on zombies, even though you can't see it. It should be in this menu. Alright. Also, if you want to, you can select the Bowie knife, but it wouldn't actually show up. Like, it's just invisible. Alright. Now, you remember you do not select. What you have to do is press B on your first controller, press up on the D-pad once, and then press A on the first controller. Should be a multiplayer. Now on the second controller, you then press A. Then you can just back out with the second controller, and you should be good to go. Let's see if it's loaded. Oops. Yeah, we're good to go. Now, as you can see, I'll show you. This is what the Bowie knife looks like. There's just nothing there. Obviously, he is not holding anything. Alright guys, this is all I have for you today.